Guys, I don't even watch One Piece, and even I had to dip in one time for the one time to watch Gear 5 because I am not an idiot. I know when there is peak in front of me, and ladies and gentlemen, this is peak. I am Attack on Poke. I do exhausted reviews, but today we're going to do things a little differently because I want to go through basically scene by scene and break down this. This episode had some absolutely brain-boggling animation. I'll just say that right off the bat. Everything about this episode was amazing. I mean, first, we gotta start off talking about Luffy, bro. The whole episode, we won't go through it because I feel like Toei might strike me. But the whole episode was very good. Luffy's transformation in the beginning, I have no idea what's going on, but it is freaking awesome. The drums of liberation, his heartbeat making basically the OST. Bro, his heart went on overtime. It's like he drank 17 cups of coffee. His fucking heartbeat was going so crazy they had to give it its own like sound wave font. And it had letters in it, bro. That's crazy. He's the Joyboy. Bro had like, this is like an epic ultimate One Piece moment. He's steaming up. He's getting all hot and steamy, bro. He's literally, and the animation here is it's just insane, bro. The way they draw him like stumbling around, it's all crazy. Him like having his little fit and going Super Saiyan with lightning, and bro, it's just wild. I'm playing it in slow motion, but this is like it's in freaking insane. So we're gonna skip past all the story stuff. Basically, we're gonna show this because look at him, bro. Look at like the animation they do is just absolutely incredible. If you want to see this at regular speed, I tell you what, put your video at 1.5 times speed and you might catch it in regular speed. But look at the ground literally spinning and bouncing with him. I think they show it again actually. I'm gonna skip to that because they have a whole scene of him like spinning and stuff. Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, y'all. We gotta talk about this. We gotta look at the animation here. Look at the framing and the editing choices too. The way they cut in and out of some of these scenes, and the way he is literally the entire ground around him is bouncing with him. It's just all becoming a part of his reality. It is absolutely freaking crazy, bro. He looks completely different, y'all. Look at this. Look at him bounce around on the ground like a trampoline. Got frames of him literally spinning mid-air. His body is twisting. He does a backflip, lands on his feet, does a freaking, we gotta go back, bro, does a headspin. There's so many details in this animation, y'all. I'm seriously, the details on this are crazy. He's bouncing. He's turning, twisting. He's twisting like multiple times per second. Literally, I couldn't even like recapture the same smear that I had paused on before because they're just going crazy with the details on this. I mean, look how many times is his arm spinning in the shot. Nobody even knows. I'm going as slow as I can to try to capture this frame by frame, and even then, you can hear me, bro. There's so much movement happening. This isn't even a person. This is literally just animation. This isn't even animation. It's more than animation. It's just all implied movement. That's the strongest part about animation is the movement, but everything here is just implied movement, and so it all just comes out rubbery smooth, and that's, I mean, Luffy probably is the best character to represent animation after the whole rubber hose. I think that is why they use a lot of Looney Tunes sound effects in this, because of it's kind of a throwback to old rubber hose style cartoon. This really is just like an animation showcase. I mean, the ground is still like rippling around him like he's in a giant puddle, and Luffy is literally just flinging himself through the air. And this isn't even the craziest part, bro. This is him literally just getting warmed up, bro, because he jumps in the air. He jumps in the air, right? Look at this. He does his, I don't even know what this move is called, but everybody knows that Luffy can blow up his thumb to gigantic proportions. And look at the movement on this, how long, the windups and everything are absolutely insane. This is probably the best character animation we have ever seen, honestly, because, I mean, there's so much detail, and just Luffy as a concept is geared so well, no pun intended, for animation. And look at this, bro. Bro starts blowing up his thumb, right? That's like his usual size. Nah, bro, it gets so big, like it literally covers the screen. They are just geeking with the animation, and a lot of people won't even notice the CG in this shot too. That's what's crazy. A lot of people won't notice that this is CG, the dragon's face right here, which I think is hilarious. No one's gonna talk about that, but I will. Not saying it's bad. I'm just saying they really knew how to use their budget. Because bro is literally in the sky. His fist is like, bro, is like underground. He can literally see his fist like just growing in the air, and it is so big. And Luffy is just in pure bliss right now, bro. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. That giant hole in the sky that the dragon fit through. Luffy's able to fit his entire hand through that now. It is insane, bro. The way they're using the space in the screen, they're just doing everything they can to demonstrate the size and the scale and the fluidity. But by having him take up so much of the screen, and especially starting from small to big, it creates an illusion of fluidity, of like quick movement. Not even, it just is. And the fact that he's able to grab the dragon, bro, he literally pulls this motherfucker out of the ground. Hold up, do they show it? He pulls him so hard, bro. Look at this. These guys are breaking the laws of animation this episode, y'all. You guys have no idea. Animation will never be the same again after this. I'm trying to find the specific scene because they do some really crazy stuff with the in-betweens and the smears. We already saw a lot of the smears when Luffy was jumping. But now he's pulling this dragon out of the ground. And he pulls him here so hard. Look at that. He left his eyes behind like a literal Looney Tunes cartoon. Literally Looney Tunes. Actually like Tom and Jerry Scooby-Doo type beat. And he pulls the entire dragon, bro, out of the ground. He literally pulls him out of the ground. Look at this. It's actually insane, bro. Luffy's powers. Luffy has grown so much from the first episode of One Piece. Even I can tell, not even having seen the fan. But this is just like, I mean, the scale of this alone and the sheer size of one man literally ripping an entire Chinese dragon's worth of enemy out of the ground. Body, all that body, bro. They cut to some of the weird, like this shot here. They have some of the, like these transitions are, and the framings of like the face and the close-ups they like to put in a lot of close-ups in the face just to show the emphasis. And like, man, bro, this shot is hard. He pulls him out of the ground, and this isn't even like the best part of the fight. So we have Luffy over here. After he pulls him up, he gets in close, and he does his muscle form. I kind of hate scrubbing through stuff like this, but even the animation on that is incredibly smooth. If I can find it, we're gonna get a little big for this. If I can find the animation, if I can find the clip. Yeah, this is him. So he starts falling out of the sky, and they are really having fun with the animation here. It almost instantly, you barely even like recognize what's going on if you're not paying attention. If you don't like recognize what's going on, you can kind of miss this shot. And he's literally just, now he's big. Now he's big now, in like half a second. And what he does here is amazing, because he gets big, then he pulls up on him with the one punch, the two punch, and like I am literally going at half speed. This is literally half the speed, and just a second of animation. He's throwing off like 4 or 5 punches, a backhand, bro. He's giving my dude literally has stars spinning around his head like an old school Tom and Jerry cartoon. And he's winding up so hard. I am telling you, bro. Look at this. They are using every trick in the book for animation. This is unparalleled in like a lot of anime these days. Okay, you look at the JC Staff anime, then you look at what Toei is cooking up, and my boys cooking out here. Bro picks up the dragon, and the whole time they are playing the Looney Tunes anvil falling sound effect when Luffy is literally slamming this dragon around, bro. And they are playing just the weirdest, goofiest sound effects, bro. Like Scooby-Doo scared noises and like Powerpuff Girls surprise noises, like boing. It's wild. Cops. they're coming after me for watching a One Piece anime. But bro, literally just it's like the Space Jam out here, bro. Is he and like bro? Look at the way they animate his face. Even like his eyes trailing him. You can't even keep up with it. His face isn't even a face right now. His sandals aren't even sandals. Everything is just rubber. Everything is just constant motion and fluidity. And even the way the power is just transferring into his legs. It's like a damn physicist wrote this kind of stuff. A freaking light physicist. I mean, look at his mouth just roaring. And a detail I saw too is, look at this. When he actually slams Kaido down. When he actually slams Kaido down, his face... his face isn't even on it. Did you see that? His face isn't even on his face anymore. It was on the dragon. It's hard to see, but like his eyes and his are also leaving his body. Like the amount of motion that's happening and motion blur that they're putting into this scene is just insane. And Luffy just laughing the whole time makes it that much better. When you see the animation of him being slapped, bro, looks like he just ran into like an ironing board in Tom and Jerry. Like he looks like he just dropped a brick on his foot, bro. He gets the whole boing. Bro is hitting with the shaboing. This is the most shaboing anime has ever been, bro. It is absolutely insane. So he does this literally like at least 5 times. I'm not even kidding. He is just decimating this guy. And you know what? Seems like a pretty bad guy. So Luffy is literally, oh no. Bro, he can't even contain himself. He's laughing so hard. And like, bro literally has a bump on his noggin. Bro, it's like Luffy's watching a cartoon, bro. Luffy's literally turned this world into a cartoon. And even him laughing, the ground is just constantly moving. There's nothing steady here. And this is, we're gonna stop it after here, because this is really the best part. This is really the peak of the episode. My boy charges up. He's like, "Oh, you're still here? Bet, let me charge up." So my boy charges up a blast, and Luffy, he's laughing and y'all, you're not ready for what you're about to see. You're not ready, because Luffy is able to chill, and he's laughing, and then he notices the trouble that's ahead of him. Look at this shot, bro. Look at what the animators are doing. They're having so much fun with this, bro. They're literally geeking and tweaking. Bro is like, it's non-stop motion. It's just non-stop effort and motion and details. So he's able to pull up, and he's like, "Uh-oh, it's kind of scary, bro." Okay, look at the emotion they give him. He reels back. He recoils, right? He recoils. His arms start playing. He recoils, twists his body, does a backflip, a back twist, reverse 360 handspring. With his hat still flopping around, he does like a fucking spinning T-pose to like rebalance himself. The most dramatic motherfucker ever. Spins like 3 times, and then like he's finally catching himself. So that was all just recoil. This is his reaction now, about to start. And his reaction is him kind of reverbing back into place. Bro spins into a ball Sonic style. Bro is so surprised. He does 3 triple, quadruple, 7, 10, 80 backspins, curls up into his Sonic ball, hurtles towards his enemy. Like, the rubber band effect is just absolutely crazy. He uncurls himself, and his eyes literally shoot from his face. He does an awuga, a literal awuga. And they even have, like, the Looney Tunes ring around him, too. Like, what Porky Pig says, "That's all, folks in." Bro is literally awuga-ing right now. Not only does he awuga, bro, but they give him a little accent mark, and his eyes. So this guy's charging up the beam, right? Bro literally grabs his eyes. Bro literally grabs his eyes, and throws them back in his head. And then his eyes are. He's still so surprised that his hands go. They fucking stretch through his fucking face, and they animate. And they animated this. The One Piece guys are smoking that big mom pack. What are they doing over there? And Luffy, so he's still recovering. The guy's still pulling out the blast, right? And he's a beautiful amount of sakuga. That's all this animation is. It's sakuga. It's literally just sakuga. It is entirely sakuga for almost 90 minutes of it. For 90%. For 90% of it. Even the scene where that girl was crying, it was Sakuga. We didn't review it here, but if you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what that transition was, bro. That he just saw. Did you guys see that transition? Yo. Okay, so the fireball is hurtling after him. Yo, I know you guys saw that, right? Yo, we gotta enhance. Zoom back in. Enhance. The fireball is hurtling towards him, and because his eyes are still in his head, while the fireball is hurtling at him. Look at this. You can kind of see it here. I'm gonna try to. He is seeing the fireball come at him through his hands. That's what they're doing for the transition. So I really hate. I wish I could have downloaded this episode or something, but it's. Here we go. Honestly insane. I just made it smaller again. Honestly insane. Look at this transition. Look at this. The transition from literally the inside of his eye sockets, holding his hand, to the shot of the fireball careening towards him. But if he snaps back into his eyeballs that had stretched, his hand eyeballs that stretched all the way back, he snaps back into them. His body finally catches up to himself. He does another backspin, backflip, spin. He does a couple spins. Look at this. He gets to give himself some distance between this, and the whole time he's literally just like a balloon being farted out like air. He's just literally just like flying, like air streaming. So he literally like careens himself towards the ground, and like he throws it. He's like throwing, bro. It's actually kind of crazy. He's just like spinning constantly. Throws his arms to the ground, and he literally grabs the ground, bro. Bro literally grabs the ground. And Gamu no stretches himself. It's like he literally even starts like kicking, bro. He's stretching himself so hard. He's like kicking up negative amounts of force, like sonic booms. Oh no, that is crazy. He's literally stepping on air with so much force. It's making like mini shockwaves to increase the resistance on his arms. And then he snaps himself back down to the ground. It's absolutely insane. Leaves his mouth behind. You guys see that? He leaves his mouth behind. Up top. What the fuck? He leaves his mouth behind him. Bro literally snapped back so hard he left his mouth behind. And his mouth catches up back to him while he is fucking propelling his way down to the ground. Bro, this is this isn't even like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Manga Read is really happy right now because this definitely is like. Bro literally bro is fighting so hard. He turns into a Picasso painting. Have you ever fought someone so hard you turn into a Picasso painting? I need you to tell me that. Have you ever seen anyone fight so hard that their eye dislocated from their face and their mouth just becomes a cubist masterpiece? I need to know. He literally snaps back. It is actually crazy. Like, my boys are smoking that big mom pack. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna try to catch his mouth again. Bro, look at that. His teeth just floating. His mouth zips back up to the top of the frame. Catch back to Luffy. Luffy's kicking midair, spinning and circling and flying all around. Literally trying to reorient himself after doing 17 flips in midair. And we still can't even keep up with his face. It is incredible. The movement on display here, it's like, it's almost not even like, it's not even real. It's not even real. It's purely just impressions, an impression of movement. A surrealist art piece. It's entirely surreal. And look at bro literally has a meme face here. Bro's literally doing the Dragon Ball, what is it called? Dragon Ball PP surprise Vegeta face. Incredible, bro. They're incredible, bro. So he smacked himself onto his ground, hilarious. And he's able to use his gum powers, human powers as they call it, to grab the ground and he literally makes a big fat fucking no you. He literally makes a giant, like, bro, he catches it. He catches the fireball and the world's most no you attack. And bro, his power is just redirected. His power is just rubber. He is rubber and you're glue. Whenever fireballs you say, look at the amount of like resistance and tension too. Rubber and glue, whatever you say bounces off him, hits back to you. Like, we don't even really see like two of his eyes and like his face. Bro is literally just he is struggling so hard. His eyebrows are getting like surrealist impressionism interpretations of them in real time. It's absolutely insane. We see the camera, it's like wiggling with him, trying to see him like contain all of this power. It is insane, bro. The way this scene just moves and him, the camera is just so invasive and intrusive. And it is just, we finally get back to him, bro. Like, it's crazy. The animation and the tells and everything, you really see him struggle with like literally all of that. It's honestly kind of hilarious. It is pretty swaggy. So yeah, bro, crazy. He pulls up, he uses his freaking big muscle powers to literally launch it back, and bro literally gets hit with the bro literally gets hit with the meme face, bro. It literally turns into a meme. Can you believe this? Bro literally hits him with the meme face, and it just rockets back to him, bro. And this is just like, they do an incredible job here, y'all. This episode is peak. I hate to say it, but this is peak. One Piece fans have really been eating good this season, and Luffy is just literally just watching on top of his gum pillar. It is actually incredible. One Piece fans have definitely been eating good lately. I will tell you that. And we get the explosion, the sizzle. It's all super fun stuff, super cool stuff. And then we get a real cool, bro. It's all just great. It's all cool. Y'all, we really just spent 20 minutes talking about one scene from One Piece. I don't even watch One Piece. So like, if I can do it, then like people definitely need to check out One Piece. If you really want to make the commitment to this, you should do it. I probably won't, but if you think I should, let me know. I'll start a series. If this video gets 10 likes, I will start watching One Piece and I will document my entire journey through it, filler and all. This video gets 10 likes in 1 month. You guys have 1 month to get this video to 10 likes, so we can start the One Piece series. And if you're not interested in One Piece, you can still subscribe and see all the other anime that I'm posting. Because literally right after this goes live, right after this gets uploaded, I'm watching Mushoku Tensei. So like, stick around. I'm gonna be watching anime all the time, and you should be too. So that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Really enjoyed this episode of One Piece. Never thought I would say that, but here I am. Anything is possible. Never stop believing in yourself, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!